What a fantastic round. Quick thinking, sharp memory, and not one short circuit. A heartfelt appreciation to Miltonian Kishore Hegde and Miltonian Sukesh Seth for training, mentoring, and conducting this competition with such enthusiasm. And a huge thank you to all our peggers and our winners. My friends, there are moments when an ordinary day pauses and an extraordinary something steps forward. Today is one of those moments. It's time to take a moment where we pause, breathe, and listen to the journey of someone in our community who has embodied the spirit of self-transformation. A journey carved by courage, tempered by resilience, and illuminated by the unmistakable Milt magic. Prepare yourself for the story of a life transformed, a spirit awakened, and an icon born.
Some lives don't just succeed, they serve. Today, we honor a man of integrity, excellence, and compassion, Venkatanathan Raghavachari. Born in Vaduvur, Thanjavur district, and raised in Srirangam, he grew up in a simple middle-class home, rich in one value, giving. His parents shared whatever they had, and contribution became his way of life. After SSLC, he moved to Bombay in 1962 for work. Long days, modest earnings, heavy responsibilities. Yet those years opened his eyes to poverty and strengthened his empathy. Life tested him deeply. He lost his first wife when his children were very young and later faced separation. Yet he chose growth, studying BA Economics and MA Sociology while working full-time. A turning point came in Bombay, work, evening college, and then the Reserve Bank of India. From a comptometer operator, he cleared the highly competitive RBI probationary officer exam, beginning a remarkable banking career. He helped build India's money and bond markets, and later rose to chief dealer and senior vice president, known for expertise, humility, and unshakable integrity. After RBI retirement in 2005, he joined Carvey as country head, setting up bond markets, interbank poking, and Forex advisory, serving with the same integrity until 2019. In December 1990, during his darkest phase, he met Aparesh Acharya. He borrowed money to enroll in Milt, and the training transformed him. Stronger, clearer, kinder, purpose-driven. He served Milt as trustee, secretary, and alumni president, while dedicating his life to society, supporting children, women weavers, tribal education, and scholarships. For him, knowledge matters only when shared. His message to all: believe in your inner power. Let every experience refine you, and keep walking till your last breath. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the inspiring, steadfast, and truly compassionate Miltonian, Venkatanathan, your Milt icon.
Let's give a huge
For
welcome to our
2025.
Milt icon, Miltonian Venkatanathan Raghavachari. I request our Milt Global Board member, Miltonian Sridhar Sampath, to please grace the dais and felicitate our Milt icon. Thank you so much, Miltonian Sridhar. I now request Miltonian Venkatanathan to please share his word.
Good morning. It's my privilege and pleasure to stand before you and receive this coveted Milt Icon Award. I dedicate this award fully to my mentor, Apresh Acharya. In the year 1990, while I was living in Bangalore on my posting to in Reserve Bank, they transfer us very frequently. Right opposite to my house, that is the Reserve Bank Senior Officers' Quarters, in Holiday Inn, Apresh was conducting a program. One of my colleagues told me, my cat, instead of sleeping at home, go only 20 rupiah, acha hai. So Sunday afternoon, I went there, 20 rupees, I paid there. The 2.5 hours session was so wonderful. I said, I have to do this program, come what may. Because that was the time I was undergoing a very, very tough life. I had just lost my wife. My 2 children were very small. I didn't have anybody to support. I had to come up. I had to leave. I borrowed money and did that program, 3,200. My boss, my colleagues, everybody laughed at me. Pagal hai kya? 3,200 for some program you are giving. Because I had to take permission from my boss to leave office early to be there at 6 o'clock. And believe me, the program just ignited me. I was made the HR leader. And then Apresh told the group, Kusum, Gopinath, they were all my HR mates. See, this man, so emaciated, he doesn't have anybody at home, he's struggling with his children. All of you should support him. When he said it, tears came in his eyes. I said, this is a man. Not that I had a very good rapport with him. I used to fight with him on many matters. But then the program got over. That was the time I was taken on deputation to one of the subsidiaries of Reserve Bank called Discount and Finance House for developing the Indian money and bond market. I was to lead the branch in in Bangalore. I was to go for a training urgently because the governor of Reserve Bank decided that the branch should be opened on so-and-so date in February 1991. I fixed my time. I told my MD I will come. Then he said, no, you have to come immediately. I took the courage to talk to my MD and say, I am doing a very wonderful program. I can't leave it in the midst. It's going to do good to the company. He said, okay, I'll grant you time. Immediately after the graduation, next day, early morning, I was to take a flight to Bombay. In the evening, Apresh says, previous day evening, he says, your graduation is postponed to the next day. I told him, I just can't do it. I will not do it. I have to go. I already postponed it. It's something different for me. He said, no, you will not get the diploma. Prabhu was standing there at the hotel Holiday Inn. I said, Apresh, you taught me priority. I am not going to. I don't care. I have taken your treatment. I don't bother about it. I proceeded to. He didn't give me diploma. I was not included in the alumni. But I used to attend alumni meet. One day he came, have you paid your fees for attending alumni? Prabhu was the secretary. He would not take money from me. I said, no. Get out, he said. Fine. But I kept persisting. Immediately after that, there was a one-day seminar. I got 52 registration using my contact with the bankers and all. And everybody told him, we have to take him as a seminar assistant. He did not let me in. But I persisted. Thereafter, Jairam Hegde, all those people, our Balakrishna Hegde, overall in the forefront, Sridhar Alampalli, Kamale, no, Apresh, you have to somehow take him, he's a big contributor. He said, okay, ask him to review once. I said, fine. Then the program started. He fell sick. He was hospitalized. All of us nursed him in the night due to dehydration, loose motion. But he refused to postpone the program. Somehow we pleaded with him. Then he said, okay, one day I will postpone it. So that Monday class he postponed it to Thursday, Friday, something like that. And I was the reviewer with him. Since then, our bonding became very close. Again, I had my own difference of opinion. I used to tell him in the MRS, you are wasting so much money for just 40 students. Because I'm a banker, I'm an economist. I said, no, I don't like it. I will kick you out. All that we had. Once he called me, you have to come for satsang. Why you are not coming? Holla's office, it used to be there. Approach, somehow I am not enamored by those spiritual studies and all. You are a good trainer. I have taken your training, not for spiritual, I will go to somebody else. We had a lot of difference of opinion and he used to fight with me at the same time, loved me. Then when I started going to Simultala school for teaching our children, he used to interact with me very closely. I still remember one day he told me, I just love your enthusiasm. I'm telling you, you are going to be somebody, a great contributor. Something tells me inside me, you will live for 100 years. Then, when I had I'm a guy who takes anything seriously. I was doing my big NGO I had taken care of in Bangalore. There were a lot of issues. I had a first heart attack. After my heart attack, it was at the age of 72. One day evening, suddenly, our Chaitanya, Ashwin, and Rajesh Babu came home. They were sitting and talking to me. After 5 minutes, Ashwin was looking like that at the entrance. Then Apresh walks in. And he came, sat with me. Beggar, I thought you will be lying down and you are sitting and talking. So like that, we had a good relationship with him. And I still remember his sentences in the classroom. Success does not mean just merely making money and making a good career. Success means giving back to the society, making others successful, empowering the disempowered. These are the words I still carry with me. And then he used to say, even if you want to be a thug, be number one thug, not number two. You have to be numero uno. I followed this principle in my career. In all my activities, I have been so far able to deliver well. Thank you, Apresh, for that. My second attitude of gratitude goes to my dear friend, Miltonian Hariharan, who has always been with me. We are together. Both of us used to go to Simultala very often for teaching. We always used to discuss that how city-based NGOs get a lot of money, we should do something rural. That's how we have always been communicating, and he joined me in this big project for which you are giving me the icon. In fact, his name also should be there. Then, with this kind of the 2021 November, I have been living alone in Bangalore, or even in Mumbai when I was living, I was alone, because my children are all scattered here and there, they are all living elsewhere. I had a massive heart attack, second heart attack. My daughter flew in from US. She said, Dad, you should not now stay alone. She virtually packed me off to Hyderabad, to my brother's house. My brother has one more flat. He was taking care of my younger sister, who was my dependent. I said, you have to be there. I flew into Hyderabad. I was not comfortable. Again, I had a chest pain. When I went to Yashoda Hospital, doctor did an angiogram. He said, both the stents are shrunk. We have to put 2 more stents, which is more complicated thing. But you have got to do it. You take a call. My brother, he called him and told him it's very highly risky. He is a high-risk patient. You have to do it. So my brother came and discussed with me. I said, okay, I will go through it. But I was very low in my moods. I thought, my end has come. I'm not going to do anything. That was the time, somewhere in the end of June 2022, I have a WhatsApp group by one of my journalist friends. She had put a message that the school in Lamjagari, because these 2 tribal people who are are known to her. They were also in that group. A school in the forest. On 4th June 2022, due to heavy rain, the building had collapsed. And there was a photo of children sweeping. I felt this is something, an opportunity for me to get into rural sector. I called this, found out the name from the group. I called this girl. That girl is no other than Basmati Birua. She's now 33 years. Her story is heart-wrenching. She told me, sir, we don't have money. I have 109 children, 10 teachers. Most of us sleep in the classroom. There's no power, no electricity connection, no toilet, nothing. We don't charge any money. We work, morning children come, we teach them, they sit on the bare floor, not even a proper light, no table, no chair. And then we teach the children up to 12 o'clock they go. Then we all go to the forest to work. Sometimes I sell tea, sometimes I collect wood, sometimes I work as agricultural laborer. Because our children are highly uneducated, there is no school nearby. There is only one government school, no education happens. I said, Beti, aapko kya chahiye? She said, sir, I need 71,000 to repair this. I said, don't worry, I will give you. Immediately I collected the account number, transferred some money, put on WhatsApp message. All my Miltonian friends so generously contributed from all the places. Raman from Calcutta, Sridhar Sampath, of course, all Bangalore, everybody, Mahendra, Kamalesh, Dinakar, Sridhar Alampalli, everybody, Grahadurai, everyone contributed, Hariharan, everyone contributed money, collected 2,30,000 in 4 days, remitted to her. Then my conversation with her started deeper. She said, I don't know. I said, please build a toilet. Since you people are sleeping there, have a bathroom, get the electricity connection, pay money. All that happened. Then I found out the children they are highly malnutrient. They eat cooked rice with salt. That's what is their food. She actually showed me the photograph when they come in a small broken plates they were eating. I said, we have to do something. Exactly on 17 September 2022, we kick-started the Project Nutrition, under which morning we give very healthy breakfast, 12:30 we give healthy lunch, all free, not a paisa charge to any child. And we worked on the menu. Immediately I appealed to Miltonians. Everybody gave money to me. Everybody gave me money. All my other friends also gave money. We bought plates. Our Prakashan donated so many plates. Kamlesh Desai still helps me. He collects everything from his company factory. He will pack and send it by railway parcel. This is how the help came from different sources. That's how we started. Touchwood, the program which we started on 17 September, even today it is going on very successfully. Because of the children are now very active. They fight. That means they are healthy. And because of that, the school became very popular. Today I have 382 children studying from pre-nursery to 8th standard. We are bottom heavy. That is, at pre-nursery level, we recruit more children because we concentrate on early childhood education. Now, about Basmati, she is born to a very, very poor tribal community called HO. This Lamjagri is in West Singhbhum district, one of the forest district. 90% of West Singhbhum is forest. 10% only is a city. Nearest city is Chaibasa, 40 kilometers from Lamjagri. No train connection, nothing. One bus goes to Orissa border. Next nearest city is Jamshedpur, East Singhbhum, which is about 160 kilometers. And Ranchi is the headquarters there. Ranchi is about 4-hour journey by car. Now this girl, when she was young, she had to take care of her grandmother, everybody. She never received a quality education. She went up to BSc. She could not complete because her basic education was poor. She was always feeling we had to do something and she dropped out. After dropping out, she had to take up a job for her survival and she was raped by her boss. She didn't get any support from anybody, no justice. Her father just got her married off to somebody who is 15 years older to her from the Kumadangun, this one, that is the mountain region. That fellow is a useless chap, doesn't do any work. She had to take care of her elderly mother-in-law, father-in-law. She is so committed to taking care of elderly people. After their death, her sister-in-law forced her, if you don't have a child with my brother, we will get him married off to somebody. Her mother said, please, somehow do all that. She carried, she conceived, no support. She says, I had to sell tea, I will collect wood, and then feed my husband, feed myself. Delivery, she came to her village, Lamjagari, 5 kilometers away in a government hospital. She delivered a child, it was a cesarean birth. 7 days after that, when she was discharged, she said, I won't go back unless and until I start educating the tribal children here. She started a school under a tree with 4 children. People started sending the children to her because most of the forest dwellers, the men go as migrant workers, elderly people, women remain there. Women keep the children and then go to the forest alone. So they kept the children, 4 children with her for safety, and she was teaching them up to 12 o'clock. Then she was leaving. People used to ridicule her. Even among the tribals, there is, the male chauvinism. They are not educated people. They don't give importance. They used to laugh at us, scold her, no cooperation. But she went on persisting. She gathered some of her friends, and then the number of children became 20, 30, like that. In 2020, she registered a trust, Rural Development of Child Education and Women Empowerment, with 2 of her friends. At that time, COVID time, lot of children started coming to her school. She conducted the school under the tree with some 10 teachers. When I adopted the school, there were 109 children and 10 teachers. Today we have gone up to 382. The point is, then I put her in early childhood education. There is a program by Azim Premji University. I made her enroll. She got selected. I have some friends there, some top people. They gave me 75% fee waiver, balance I paid. It's a hybrid version, online plus every quarter she has to come personally. She will come there in the campus, she will stay there and come and stay with me. Like so we became closer. Then I told her, you are my daughter now. She is my daughter today. Then I nominated her for CIA Foundation. Somebody sent a reference and the CIA Foundation sent me a mail. Then I nominated her under education category, Women Exemplar Award 2024. There were more than 800 nominees. She was selected as one of the top 5 under the education category. And that nomination process was very tough, very tough. CIA called me. They told me to fill up so many forms. Over the phone, they interviewed me. They called her. Again, they said, you have to come to Jamnagar, the Lamjagari, or we will do a video interview with you. Then I flew there to Ranchi. Then in the Ranchi, in the hotel, we all stayed together. This girl also came. They did a 4-hour video shoot with me and with her. Then next day, there was also an independent agency doing that. The due diligence process was very tough. Next day, they went to village, met the children, met the parents. Afterwards, she was declared as one of the top 5. And she received the award in New Delhi, Taj Palace Hotel, in the hands of Nirmala Sitharaman, our Honorable Finance Minister. I was also a delegate. There were more than 5,000 people, including Azim Premji. So many people were there that time. Ministers were there. She received the award. CIA Foundation, since then, has been holding her. They told me she is one of the best awardees we have got. And they called her for some training. Every time when they call her for training, they give her airfare. They put her in a 5-star hotel. Car will pick her up. And then in Delhi, they gave her about 3 days leadership training. Once she came to Pune, she was staying in Pune Club, and then from UNESCO representatives were there. She was made to make a presentation. Then she went to Rajasthan. Then last year, June, India Habitat Center, New Delhi. When I was living in Delhi, I used to go there to attend the program. I used to dream, one day I must also go and stand there. Believe me, I don't know. Now today, that girl went and stood there. She was one of the top 3 speakers. Out of the 3, two were from very big people, well-known celebrities. She was the only one from the village, and she was on stage, standing with them, sitting with them, talking, and she delivered a talk on sustainability, women empowerment, education, etc. Last month, she was called to Calcutta. In Calcutta, she delivered Eastern India CAA Foundation, so she delivered a talk. Immediately after a week, she was called to deliver a talk in Banaras Hindu University. And last year in November, I did a music program in Bangalore in aid of fundraising for this. And she came and CAA called me, sir, she has to come to Bombay. We have fixed a program. I said, okay, you take her one day. She came, and then very next day she flew to Bombay. She was staying in a 5-star hotel near airport, and Tata Institute of Social Sciences she addressed for 1 hour. So now they are holding her, they are telling me she is the role model for all of us. I said, not only you, even me. Okay, so this is the kind of empowerment. We didn't stop at that. I felt this donation model won't work, because entire funding comes through our contacts in the cities. Okay, so I said we should empower the women there. So we started a women empowerment program. Every time I go, we all visit. I go to even deepest pockets where the forest is there, where nobody can go also. There are not even roads. I mix with the Adivasis, and I eat food with them. Now we have started a program. And November 22, when I was living in US after my heart issue with my daughter, she called me one day, sir, here, remote forest, children die due to pneumonia, etc. in winter. They don't have even cloth. And then they put a bonfire, sometimes they get burnt, forest fire happens. I did a study, I collected. Rumta, the industrialist, once gave me 60,000, I distributed 400 blankets. I said, Betty, can you distribute 5,000 blankets? I don't know from where that 5,000 came in my mind. She said, yes, sir, we can do it. Immediately, I called up a friend of mine in Bangalore, who is a big distributor for Bombay dyeing and all. I said, Vikram, I need 5,000 blankets. He said, yes, sir, I will get you from the Panipat, from the manufacturer. He quoted 97 rupees, including GST, the best of the blankets. And then I said, order 5,000. Then it occurred to me, if I give only the blanket, children need dress. I said, Vikram, I want at least for 2,000 to 3,000 thermal wear, 2,000 to 3,000. Everything we organized, it was 8.5 lakhs. My friend told me, sir, these people you have to pay same day. If I tell them, I will take in my company's name, you pay later on. But within 15 days, I managed to raise 8.5 lakhs, including selling my shares, and gave it to her. Vikram said, yes. Very next year, we distributed another 2,000 of that. So these people took 2 months because they had to go to forest, carrying on the head. They will stay in the forest, call the people. So we took that opportunity to tell the forest dwellers the importance of education, family plan, health care, etc., hygiene. It is working very well. So last year, a friend of mine, Dr. Siddhappa Shetty, a Fulbright scholar, and he is biodiversity scientist. He works for Ashoka Trust for research in environment and ecology in Bangalore. He works with the Sholigar tribal community in near Mysore, where he has. So I took him. Then we have sent 2 of his students have gone. We have done a study there. Shortly, we will be preparing a project report, and then we are going to actually kickstart the women empowerment program, marketing, standardizing, all those things, so that there will be a tribal collective, there will be empowerment, they will start holding. The first year, I managed to collect about 29 lakhs. Next year, it was 49 lakhs. Last year, it was 1 crore 12 lakhs. This year, my budget is 1 crore 4 lakhs. And so far, I've been able to get it. And we are going to build a school soon. We are negotiating a land. The land will be registered anytime. There are so many legal issues. And we are going to build a very environment-friendly school. I have appointed a friend of mine as an architect from Delhi. It's going to be a green environmental school. My dream is to build up to 12th standard right now so that future can be taken care of. And 65 children are staying in the classroom. They sleep. We have a mud structure, 3 classrooms, 300 square feet each. Lot of snakes come, poisonous, everything. I have seen so many snakes there. Okay, so the 65 children who are totally deprived, who are socially not safe in their places, they stay in my classroom. They sleep in the classroom the night. We provide lunch, dinner, everything. We have 22 teachers now, and many of them qualified, all local teachers. We pay salary to them. Everything comes only from donation, all from our side, from the cities, not from anything locally, nothing. Yeah. My children are learning archery. We have an archery teacher. 62 children are learning archery. 4 of my children got district award in archery in a matter of 8 months. And rugby, last month on 6th December, 3 of my girls represented rugby in the state. They represented Jharkhand state in Assam, Guwahati. They were runner-up. So this is the kind of people, children. You empower them, they will shine. We have seen in a Snehalaya. We empower them, you give them the break, they will shine. And the real soul of India lives in rural India. It's our duty to take care of the rural India. Thank you so much for your gracious this one. Thanks a lot. God bless.
Anyone that now wants to ask any questions can please do so.
Any question? You have time?
What medium will the children learn?
See, I believe in teaching children in their mother tongue. Their mother tongue is Ho. Ho, H-O. H-O is the tribal name. They have a script. They have a number. So we teach them in Ho, and they speak Hindi also. And subjects we teach as a subject. Then we don't have internet, we don't have big classrooms, etc. Electricity is there, but it is erratic. So I have put now the solar backup and all. And classroom is all small mud. Outside on the tree, we have a big shed. The children learn there also. And then she speaks Hindi and English now. English also she is now able to speak well. And she speaks very well, very precise. She is very sharp. Very sharp. She has completed that diploma also, Azim Premji University.
Super sorry, but we're running really short on time, so we can have only one more question. I think the rest of you can ask him during the tea break.
Yeah.
Just...
Pardon?
Guys, we have someone in queue already.
Yeah, this was the question put even by CAA Foundation. Today you are there, who will get it? I said, I am empowering them, I am making them leaders.
That's very interesting.
That is why the Rural Empowerment Program, and I have introduced so many young people. Somebody or the other will come. I believe in him. Thank you.
I want to share.
I'm so sorry, we're running short on time. I'm sure you can speak to him during the tea break.
Venkat, I'm Govinda from Calcutta office. It's not a question, but I want to express my gratitude to you. Friends, I had the privilege and God's blessings that I shared room with Venkat in one of the Bengaluru conventions. And in that conventions, where I was sharing the room, he shared with me a secret of his health. He said, Govinda, you take one Brahmi capsule every day, and then you will see the difference. I literally following his advice, and I feel the difference. So maybe that is one of his secrets I wanted to share with all of you. Thank you.
Let's send our icon back with a huge applause. It's an honor to have you amongst us. and a privilege to hear your stories and experiences.